Namaste. Welcome to Divya Disha Times, our bulletin for the month of July. Nelson Mandela once said, "History will judge us by the difference we make in the everyday lives of children." How true. And that is what Divya Disha hopes to do every day. In July especially, we reached out to about 71 children in distress. Very specifically, about 15 children have been reintegrated back into their families. 2 children who were about to get married, forced into marriage. We have been able to stop it. We've been able to rescue 1 child labor. 9 children were rescued from being abused. 7 children who were run away from their situations. We have been able to rescue them and responding to them. 5 children who were pushed into begging have been rescued. We can go on with details, but more sadly, every child who gets affected, I'm sure only the child knows the trauma. 13 girls who were sexually abused were rescued, and we are responding to them. In the month of July 30th happens to be a very important day, the commemoration day of trafficking in persons. We celebrated it in a very different way during the pandemic. One, we did an online conference with people in the communities, the first responders, encouraging them to be the first responders, to be able to identify, because one of the huge challenges rescuing children is information. So critical for a child's safety and protection. So the conference was indeed very useful for all the community members through the online medium. But at the railway station in Secunderabad, we had the station director coming in and inaugurating, in a very special way, the signages about Childline. One number that can help people respond to issues and ensure that the children look at it and call us back. In Nodal Childline in Medak too, a poster was released by the Nodal Childline coordinator along with the police and the other authorities. On the homes front, the homes that we run in Mechal, one for boys, one for girls, and in Sangareddy. And our team has done a remarkable job. We have had competitions in quiz, a whole lot of activities in arts and craft, role play, literary activities, dance, singing. And I think our children have really been enjoying, and there have been a lot of good volunteers who are assisting us with taking online classes. We've had various agencies like IIT Hyderabad and a whole lot of people coming in and supporting us. And I would like to invite everybody, if you have a little time, once a week, maybe about half an hour, 1 hour, and you think you'll be able to talk to us from the comfort of your house, all you need to do is just give us a call, and we will be able to connect you with our children, so that the children benefit from your wisdom, your experience, and then they get inspired. So please do call in. Please do offer your services. We would really appreciate it. Thank you. On the child rights front, we have had 216 calls coming in. Varieties of calls, mostly for the Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalaya, primarily basically because this is for the girl child education. So a lot of people have been calling up. In the HCL Uday program, something very interesting has been done in the last 1 month. The HCL Foundation has come up with a questionnaire to be able to understand the impact of Corona, the pandemic, on lives of children, the families, and the impact on the families itself. So we've been able to do about 1,600 families in the last 1 month, reaching out to them. It's really been an educative and an enlightening experience, talking to 1,600 families, the children, and the impact of Corona, especially in the occupation of the burners, the way the distress, the financial distress is affecting the families in terms of services that they're able to get in from the children. We are actually analyzing the data, trying to understand so that we'll be able to respond better to this particular situation. We'd like to thank our team and all the families for trusting us and sharing this information. And all these children are from the schools in the ring, where there were 11 schools, government schools here in Hyderabad district. Sakhi Hyderabad, a one-stop center for women and girls. We have had about 54 cases. Out of that, 50 of them are domestic violence cases, 2 cybercrime cases, 1 POXCO case. We've been able to respond to them. We are trying to see what we can do and then taking the cases forward. In Vikarabad district, we have actually identified 40 new IRIS group members, and then about 175 people were referred to the TB center. 5 people were tested. So that is another program where our staff, the outreach workers and the peer educators, do tremendous work on the field. So we complement our team and we kind of support them in whatever they require. And lastly, COVID-19 has affected everybody globally. So why will it spare the families in the city, in the urban areas? A lot of them have out of jobs, trying to make the families run. It's been acute distress for many, many families, and we've been able to identify a lot of families. In the last 1 month, we've been able to respond to about 1,000 families with grains, with dry ration. It's been hugely appreciated. We would like to thank the donors like Zomato, a whole lot of other people. We'd like to thank everybody, including HCL, Uday, Zomato. We'd like to thank them in a very special way. People like Mr. Abhishek, who actually initiated it right at the lockdown period with us from Loyalty. We'd like to really thank them. And we also thank every one of you for walking with us, for supporting us. And we'd like to say, even as we begin yet another month, thank you. Your support means a lot to us. We would like to make a difference in the lives of children, women, and young people. Do support us. In case you want to reach out to us, you know our number. Get in touch with us. Look up the website. You know how to get in touch with us. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's Divya Disha. And we are here to make the world a better place. Thank you for all the support. Namaste.